fear-induced lucid dreaming. So the idea is when you are afraid, you become more alert, more focused, your senses get dialed up to an 11. A lot of people who are natural lucid dreamers, they learn to lucid dream earlier in their life through childhood nightmares, through fear. The idea actually came to me when I started listening to horror podcasts. And basically anything I could find that was scary, I would listen to it for what must have been 5 hours a day. I just have it going in the background at work, and after about 2 weeks of hours and hours of horror content every day, I started to, you could say, see horrors. Or think about horrors. It was embedded into my mind. I would wake up in the middle of the night with the overwhelming feeling that someone was in my room and that they were going to do some serious harm to me, which was unpleasant to say the least, but it occurred to me that it could also be very useful because that intense of a subconscious embedding of horror inevitably works its way into my dreams. Which would, in and of itself, make me more focused, make me more alert, but you could potentially combine that with lucid dreaming technique that you start to get into the habit of when you're afraid, you go and face it. When you're afraid, you check to see if you're dreaming.
We're dreaming?
You go and face your fear, and you just keep doing this along with it. If you could combine these two things eventually in your nightmares, you will check to see if you're dreaming, because inevitably the nightmares are going to come up if you're consuming that much horror content, that much crime, true crime, horror, whatever it is. But the fact that you could create your own personal dream sign mixed in with the intense focus you get from fear seemed like it could potentially be a lucid dreaming technique that could be more effective than some of the other ones I've tried. Now, I haven't actually tried this out. This is all more theoretical, but
it's science.
But I thought it was an interesting idea and that I'd put out a video talking about it for anyone who is crazy enough to induce nightmares. I'm sure someone's crazy enough out there to do it. It also has the benefit of nightmares, I guess you could say, have a psychological benefit when you actually learn to face them, kind of deal with the shadow, whatever, you know. I'm sure many of you already know about those kind of things, but yeah, that's a topic for a whole different video, so I won't get into that. If you have any thoughts or if you think this is a cool idea, let me know in the comments.